Before I say anything in this video, let me do this first for the first time since I started doing videos. That's a round of applause for all four men on this HBO card Saturday night, man. Takashi Miura, Miguel Roman, Miguel Berchelt, and Francisco Vargas. Man, look, these dudes, man, they put it all on the line, man. They left it all in the ring. Uh, Showtime had the the biggest fight of the night. It was the Frampton Santa Cruz rematch, the high profile fight that I had to see live. But HBO won the night on action, man. On content, on two action packed fights, man. Uh, I tell you, man. Nowadays, I'm not. I don't mind seeing a scrap, a phone booth fight, but for the most part, man, it just seems like any two guys can kind of slug it out, and at least guys with good stamina, anyways, and good heart. But man, they too close to judge and call, and that's how these fights were going, man. Uh, First, the Takashi Miura fight with Miguel Roman. I knew Miura from the first Vargas fight. Saw that fight live on pay per view. Man, I thought the guy was awesome then. I was like, man, I like this guy, and I wanted to see him fight. Whenever he fought after that, I wanted to see him fight. I don't know if he had any fights in between those fights, but man, this guy, I'm calling him right now, man. Takashi Miura is the Japanese Arturo Gatti. That's what I think of. That's what I think of this guy, man. You talk about a blood and guts warrior, man. The Japanese version. This dude, man. That fight was too close to call for the longest. I didn't judge either fight, but that fight was too close to call. And this guy was tired by, I say, the halfway point of the fight. You could tell he was breathing heavy. His punches had slowed, but he did not stop trying to knock this guy out. Determined, kept going forward, kept throwing power punches. And I love when he throws, he screams, I love that, man. I love it. It's like that used to be in one of those old boxing video games. I can't remember which one, but I mean, I just love. He just and he just throws, man. And came the 10th round, man. He landed. He loaded up on a left to the body. It is beautiful to watch, man. The dude, the ref had stepped between the fighters. He was standing there, cocked and loaded with the left hand. I mean, just standing there waiting to throw it. And Miguel Roman, he covered his head up and he walked right forward and he didn't throw it at the head, he threw it at the body. And I mean, a loud thud to the body, man. And Roman was down, crawling on the ground and got up, man. Got up. This guy, man, all the respect in the world for Miguel Roman, man. And the funniest part of the fight, when he went back to the corner, one of his corner men said, "Look up, bitch." That's what the translator said. They said it in Spanish, but just the fact that when the translators on HBO cuss, man, I always find that shit funny. They don't do it enough. You're like, "Look up, bitch." So yeah, man. And then he got a knockdown in the 11th round. And the 12th round, he measured Miguel Roman. He had him against the ropes, and he just had that right hand, I believe, just cocked and just had it measured, man. And he unleashed it again, and that was all she wrote. No shame in Miguel Roman not getting up. He had been knocked down a couple of times. He was not going to win that fight. And they had been through a war, man. 12th round. Hey, I'm not. It was no shame in him staying on the canvas, man. That was a hell of a fight, man. These guys put it all out there, man. Congrats to both men. Congrats to Miura, man. Cannot wait to see this guy fight again. I want to see him every time he fights, man. Um, and let me say, I did not like the ref in this fight. This Thomas Taylor, I believe his name is, man. This dude was an asshole in my opinion, man. I did not like how he was talking to these guys. And when I tell you to do something, you do this, blah blah blah. He just had this brick attitude. And man, dude, you got a Japanese dude in there and a Mexican. Neither English is not their first language if they know English at all. Of course, there was a language barrier, Man, come on, man. This dude, he was an asshole. I didn't like that guy, man. Get his ass out of there. And on to the main event, man. Francisco Vargas and Miguel Berchelt, man. Whew, this was another same type of fight, man. It was I was not scoring this fight, but just from looking, it was just from watching and enjoying as a fan. It was too close to call, tell who was winning. But as the fight went on, you could tell Berchelt, man, this guy, he came into the fight with, I mean, pretty much all of his wins except like 3 or 4 by knockout. I wish I had knew more about the guy, man, because you could have got good money on him winning by knockout. This guy clearly has power. His record says he has power. He looks big for the weight class, muscular. His punches look strong, and you could just tell when he hit Vargas, it was a different story than when Vargas hit him. I mean, the guy was not marked up. Hell, Vargas will receive his shots, man, and he just got cut up. Of course, he got the scar tissue issue, but still, you know, I mean, the guy, man, is a thudding puncher, man. New fan, a new star was born Saturday night. This Miguel Berchelt, man, they should have stopped that fight 2 rounds before it ended, man. Halfway through the ninth round, I believe, they should have stopped that fight, man. And the ref was tempted to stop it, but he did not. And the guy took 2 rounds of punishment that he did not have to take. He had took enough. He was not going to win that fight. And thankfully they stopped it when it did. But I hope that guy's gonna be okay, man. Francisco Vargas, man. This guy's been in some wars already, man. And you know, uh, I hope he's gonna be okay. But man, the 130 division, man, they got some monsters, man. You got Lomachenko, you got the quitter Nicholas Walter. So I really don't want to see fight again. But you got Salido, man, you got Miura, you got Roman. I mean, you got Vargas, Berchelt. I mean, I want to see all these guys fight each other, and they seem to want to do it and are doing it. Man, I'm guessing we're gonna get Miura and Berchelt next. Oh, sign me up for that fight, man. Whenever that fight happens, sign me up. I will be front row ready to watch that shit. Uh, and hell, they could do Vargas and Roman. Hell, I mean, on the same card, but man, the 130-pound division, exciting fighters. These were 2 great fights. If you have not seen it, check it out, man. HBO did not have the high marquee fight, but they had the 2 action fights of the night, man. And with no disrespect to Santa Cruz and Frampton, man, but these 2 fights, man, action fights with definitive finishes. Thank goodness, because they were too close to call there for a while. And my hats off to all 4 men, man. This is what boxing should be. Great action fights, guys leaving it all in the ring. And man, you know, I hope you guys seen it. If not, I hope you do see it and enjoy these fights, man. And hats off to these guys again. Round of applause. Whenever these guys fight, I want to watch. And hope you guys doing good, man. And I'll be checking in soon. Y'all take care.